Good morning. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to improve my presentation skill. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muthukumar Hariss. My CPM number is 27057. I am an undergraduate student of University of Jayawardenapura. I am following public management course in the university. So we can move to the topic.
It is a great honor to stand before you today and speak on a topic that incredibly important to all of us as a citizen of Sri Lanka. The role of the government in society. When we think of government, we often think of politicians, laws, or maybe elections. But the truth is, the government is much more than that. It plays a vital role in almost of every aspect of our day-to-day life, but we don't even notice that. Let me begin explaining what is government. A government is a system of group of people that has a authority to govern a community, a state or country. It makes decisions on behalf of people, and more importantly, it has a responsibility to ensure the welfare, safety and development of its citizens. According to Sri Lanka, we have a democratic republic. This is mean we the people elect our leaders through our voting. These elected representatives then the form of the government and are responsibility for managing the country affairs. So the power of essentially come from the people, but it exercised by government. There are many forms of government around the world, such as monarchy, architecture, dictatorship, democracy, unitary and federal, parliamentary and presidential. According to that, Sri Lanka is a unitary government system, such as UK, France also the unitary government. Finally, the concept of the government is simple. It is a system we use to organize ourselves, make decisions and care for the people of nation. But its influence runs deep from the moment we are born to moment we grow old. The government touches our lives in schools, hospitals, roads, laws and so much more. According to Sri Lanka, the role of the government is especially important. Given our history, diversity and the development challenges, so let's take a closer look at the key responsibility of our government and why they matter so much. Then we can move. There are many roles government do in a society. As a Sri Lankan perspective, there are such as ensuring peace and unity, providing education and healthcare, developing infrastructure, managing the economy, protecting the environment, ensuring justice and rule of law, serving the people, not themselves. So we can move what the roles the government play in a society by why not. The first of all, I can tell ensuring justice and rule of law. A fair and independent legal system is the backbone of any strong nation. It is a government responsibility to ensure justice is delivered equally regardless of wealth, race, religion or political status. People must trust that the law will protect them, not work against them. In Sri Lanka, strengthening the fighting corruption and ensuring transparency must be ongoing priorities. And the second one is ensuring peace and unity. Sri Lanka is a country of many cultures, religions and languages. One of the most critical roles of the government is to protect the unity of the diversity, ensure peace among all communities. After experiencing decades of conflict, Sri Lanka knows the value of the peace. The government's duty is promote reconciliation, human rights, and national harmony, so that we never return to diversion and violence. And the third one is providing education and health care. The public education and healthcare are pillars of a strong society. According to the Sri Lanka, the government has provided free education and free healthcare for decades, a rare achievement in a region. From primary school to university, from rural clinic to major hospital, the government's role is to ensure that every citizen, no matter their background, has access to these essential services. But the challenges doesn't end with access. The government must also ensure quality, that our teachers are trained, our schools are equipped, our hospitals are staffed, and that innovation keeps moving forward. As far as a university student, we can get Mahapole, bursary, and all hostel facilities, all the cost of made by government, so we can study to higher studies. And the fourth one is developing infrastructure. From the Southern Expressway to rural bridges in Uva and Monaragala, infrastructure development is a visible role of government. Roads, railways, electricity, clean water, and internet access all fall under this category. In a developing country like ours, such projects are crucial not only connect people but to support economic growth, tourism, and the investment. According to that, we can move to the next option, managing the economy. Sri Lanka's economy has faced many ups and downs, especially in recent years, with debt crisis, inflation, and fuel shortages. In times like this, the government role becomes even more crucial. It must manage national resources wisely, reduce corruption, attract foreign investments, and support local industries like agriculture, tourism, and small businesses. According to that, we can move the balanced roles of the government in a society. The next one is protecting the environment. Sri Lanka is blessed with rich biodiversity, from our rainforest to our coral reefs. But deforestation and pollution and climate change pose real threats. The government must take strong action to protect our environment through policies, enforcement, and awareness program. Sustainable development is not a luxury, it is necessity for our survival. Our farmers, our fishermen, and our future generation all depends on how wisely we treat our land and natural resources. And the next one is serving the people, not themselves. Finally, the most important role of the government is to serve the people, not itself. This means being accountable, listening to public, and acting with integrity. A government should not be about power, it should be about responsibility. Citizens deserve leadership that is honest, compassionate, and focused on the long term, not just the next election. Finally, we can move the last role the government do in a society. The one is foreign relations. Sri Lanka cannot survive alone in the world. We depend on trade, tourism, and corruption with other all over the countries. The government represents Sri Lanka in international forums, signs agreement, and build diplomatic relationship. How the government handle the foreign policy can directly impact our economy, national security, global reputation. So we can move The government is not just a faraway institution in Colombo. It is a part of our everyday life. It educates our children, heals the sick, builds our roads, keeps us safe, and speak for us in international community. While it may not be perfect, the government is essential to functioning of a peaceful of prosperous society. As citizens, we also have responsibility. We must stay informed, follow the laws, and most importantly, participate in the democratic process. When the people and the government work together, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Let us all for Sri Lanka, where the government continues to serve the people with integrity, transparency, and commit to justice and equity. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.